Oh boy, this is exciting. Oh! Guys, I've never had anybody come at me in a comment section like this, so I'm excited to make this video. It's gonna be a nice change of pace. I wrote down a few points to keep my thoughts organized, but I'm sorry if this shit is all over the place. I'm really bad at thinking. It's going to be a little different than my normal ones. It's not going to be as heavily edited. It's going to be a little more off the cuff. But if you're a fan of my channel, I still have a video in the works. This isn't replacing a video. There's still one coming, but this is just going to be quick and easy to make. If you're not caught up, my last video was about this YouTuber named Mayo. He's a YouTuber with 10 million plus subscribers, and he does this reality show where he pretends to be a sheriff and he arrests actors and he makes it look real. And I had a few criticisms of what he does. And oh boy, was the sandwich sheriff Mayo not happy. And his army of sliders in my comments were also a little ticked off. I've never been happier than I am right now. A lot of his fans in my comments were saying that I made this video out of jealousy or I did it for clout and views, which first of all, his name wasn't anywhere in my title or my description. And second of all, I don't do anything on my channel for clout or views. I make videos about rappers with 200 subscribers or TikTokers with no followers. The only time you can say I've ever chased a trend was MILF Manor and Mizzy. That's it. Now, am I making this video for clicks? Absolutely. A YouTube channel who is 514,000 times the size of mine commented on my video and brought his army of sliders with him? Yeah. I'm milking the mayo out of this one. Believe that. The sandwich jokes are not going to stop either. I cannot help myself. So here is Mayo's comment that he left on my video. Funny, thank you, but you're wrong about my dog. Working with a working dog on set is extremely difficult. He's a certified KNPV dog, registered working dog, and has been through years of training, including winning a competition in the Netherlands for obedience. You showed him on his first few episodes with a muzzle on. You could have shown any of our bite work, but you choose not to because it doesn't fit your hate on me narrative. Also, I wouldn't call someone who openly tells the world it's a show and calls themselves an actor a fake sheriff. It's a Fox reality show. You're trying to pass this garbage off as if I'm trying to convince the world I'm a sheriff, when in reality I run a successful, honest, and popular show. You spelled sheriff wrong. Okay, so here's the reality. I have very little time to work on videos because of other responsibilities I have. This is not my full-time job. Especially with deadlines from sponsors, I just don't have time to research every little thing about a topic that I cover, but I do the best I can. I did watch probably 20 to 30 of your videos, which on the low end is like 6 hours of content. I do not have time, however, to watch all 400 and whatever of your videos. I'm not suicidal. But the reason I'm making this video is I wanted to do some more research about some points Patty made in his comment, and I want to make sure I've covered all my bases and make sure that I'm being completely fair. But most importantly, I want to be right. Let's address the dog, this sweet little boy. Aww. Eddie said working with a working dog on set is extremely difficult. Then don't do it. He's a certified KNPV dog, a registered working dog, and has been through years of training, including winning a competition in the Netherlands for obedience. You showed him on his first few episodes with a muzzle on. You could have shown any of our bite work, but you chose not to because it doesn't fit your hate on me narrative. So in my video, I said he was giving his dog fake commands. This was wrong. I watched the Cobus training videos on your channel. He put this dog through actual canine training. They weren't fake commands. And this dog was actually trained, which just proves one of my points later, but we'll get to that. In my opinion, this is the only thing I got wrong about your dog. All I said was you are stressing your dog out and you should leave him out of your videos. That's it. I never said anything like, oh, Mayo's a dog abuser or he should get his dog taken away from him. Nothing like that. I bet you love your dog. Who doesn't love dogs? All I'm saying is that your dog is clearly not ready for what you want him to do, which is something I saw a lot of your fans saying in your comment section too, and mine. Some of those sliders are turning rotten, Patty. What are you gonna do? You showed him on his first few episodes with a muzzle on. First of all, the video of you calling your dog a fucking dick and a dumbass and yelling at him while he's whining, he had no muzzle on, which means you thought he was ready to go. You thought he was ready for the field and you trusted him that he wouldn't bite the shit out of somebody. I don't know how many canine dogs get distracted by a chew toy, but you know, it's tough being wrong, so I get it. Now, about the dog winning a competition in the Netherlands. A dog winning a competition in a low pressure situation is much different than a dog trying to perform under high stress in a high pressure situation, which I think you know, but you're also hoping I don't know that. Let me explain. Patty just made a new video after mine came out, and it was originally called Patty Mayo Goes Great with Baloney. He renamed the title after. I thought maybe it was a possible callback to me calling him a sandwich for 20 minutes. He also mentions finding a spoon in the house.
Yeah, finding some, if I got a paraphernalia, a spoon.
Could be a coincidence. I could be looking too far into it. But I think my tiny little 10,000 view video is living rent-free in your head. And that's why this video is what it is. In this new video that came out after mine, Cobus does great. There's no whining, he's listening to commands, he's happy as can be. You know why? Because it's low stress, low pressure. Nobody's wrestling or screaming at each other. Cobus just gets to sniff around a house for drugs that aren't in there. You also, in this video, really seem to reinforce and mention over and over again the types of training Cobus has been through and how much training he's been through. You really want to make sure we all know that your dog is trained.
I'm wondering, since Cobus has been through 50-ish% of that drug training, see how he's avoiding the normal items that he would grab when we were doing ZOOK, looking for human scent. He's not finished his drug open air sniff courses, but he clearly went to the area where we saw paraphernalia.
In my previous video, I pointed out the fact that your dog grabbed a chew toy instead of going after the attacker. And I think in this video, you literally tried to make an excuse for why he did that. In this video, I think that's what it is.
Trevor, instead of ZOOK, I used Dosic and completely ignored all human scent articles. So as you saw in previous videos, he would grab pillows and this and that when we're looking for humans. Find that man when we do that.
Maybe I'm overthinking this and reading way too far into it, but I have a feeling that I am spot on. I wish I could have saved the previous title of the video. I can't show it to you, but it was called Patty Mayo Goes Great with Baloney. Come on. Come on. A sandwich joke? Come on. You made Cobus look great in this video. He listened to everything you said, and I'm happy about that. That's great. Your dog did really well, and you rewarded him, and you gave him love, and I loved seeing that. And if every video from now on is just like this, I'm a happy man. It's great. Good. Everybody wins. But you can't fool me, sandwich boy. I watched one of your other recent videos called We Are Way Over Budget. It was released 2 days before my video, and I watched this because I wanted to see how Cobus is actually doing in these more chaotic scenes, you know? No muzzle, you know? He's ready to go. In the beginning, he's doing great. He's listening to you. There's no screaming or shouting. He's having a good time. But as soon as the screaming and the yelling and the shouting starts...
What's in your hand? What's in your hand? What's in your hand? Hey, watch out. She's trying to break this law. Swagger! Center! Oh!
I need by you.
Huh?
I need by you.
I haven't cleared anything.
And anytime shit starts going down, you have to keep repeating commands to him because he won't listen.
Swagger!
Oh my God.
Swagger!
Oh my God.
Swagger! Blifey!
Here,
go to the front door. Get the other door.
I even went the extra mile for you, sandwich man. I looked up actual canine dog videos in real world scenarios just to be crystal clear that maybe this is some normal thing that these dogs do. Not once did I hear a canine dog whine and cry, and I looked up so many of these videos. And those dogs definitely didn't get distracted by pillows or chew toys even when they were hunting a human for human scent. Listen, you probably paid thousands of dollars for this dog's training. I get it. You want to be able to use him in your videos and add to the realism, but you're forcing it. He's not having a good time. Actual canine dogs who are properly trained and ready find their job super rewarding and it's stimulating for them. It's because they know what to do and they know what their trainer's trying to tell them. They aren't confused whether to go for the chew toy or listen to the sandwich that's yelling at them. Spoons 1, sandwich 0. All right, let's move on. You said, also, I wouldn't call someone who openly tells the world it's a show and calls themselves an actor a fake sheriff. It's a Fox reality show. You're trying to pass this garbage off as if I'm trying to convince the world I'm a sheriff, when in reality, I run a successful, honest, and popular show. Here's the thing, Patty. I think deep down, you want people to think this is real. If at the beginning of all your videos you put a disclaimer that said, These are dramatized events. These are actors. This isn't real. Then we wouldn't be having this conversation. This wouldn't be an argument. But you don't want to do that. In fact, you only started burying a disclaimer like that in the very bottom of your descriptions on May 26th of this year. Every video before that, all 400 or 300, however many videos, nowhere to be found. I even went to your very first video you made 6 years ago to see if maybe you started this way. And not only did I not find a disclaimer, but you had a thing at the beginning of your video to make it seem more real. In the beginning, it said, fugitives in this program are innocent until proven guilty. Uh-oh, Spoons did some research. Say whatever you want, dude. People believe it, and you're not openly saying otherwise in your videos. Yes, you were on the news telling the whole world that it's fake, but not everybody goes to seek out that information, and you know that. Which further proves my point. The only reason you were on the news is because you're not open about being an actor at all. That's why if you Google Patty Mayo, the only thing that pops up is articles confirming to everybody that it's not real. That's why you have fans in your comments still thinking it's real. That's why you have fans in my comments still thinking it's real. If he was fake, don't you think he would have gotten arrested by now? Like, come on, bro, quit being so jealous of Patty Mayo. Find something else to do besides saying he's fake. I've been a member of Patty Mayo for a while, and none of his vids are fake. So Patty Mayo, keep those vids coming, bro. You doing your job, and he just wants to hurt you. Love the vids. That is a member of your channel. That is a dedicated fan who still thinks it's real. That's why you're spending thousands of dollars putting your dog through intense canine training to make it seem more real. That's why you're using actual tasers and tear gas in your videos, which was confirmed by one of the stars in your shows, Harvey. He commented on my video and he said, "This guy's the Christopher Columbus of YouTube. Watch 7 videos to make this half-ass video." God, you're really regretting that right now. The tasers and gas is real, everyone. We hit ourselves with tear gas as well. Bet you wish you didn't comment that. That's a bad look. I'm not surprised you didn't address this one at all in your comment. They don't even do that in real Hollywood productions, Patty, let alone yours. On the set of Chicago 7, method actor Jeremy Strong wanted the director Aaron Sorkin to actually tear gas him. And according to IndieWire, it says, "Jeremy begged me to spray him with real tear gas," said Sorkin, who declined to do so. Ugh. You must hate when I do research. I'm assuming the director didn't want to because everybody knows it's fake. There's no confusion. He doesn't need a reason to tear gas someone because there's no point when it's clearly a show. But it's not the case for you. It's the more realistic, the better it is for you. And if you can get a more genuine reaction out of somebody by using actual tasers and tear gas, you will do it. That way, more people will think it was real. So enough of that about you being open about being an actor. That's horse shit, and you know it. Spoons 2, sandwich 0. I have one more thing I want to say, and I'll end this rant. But out of my whole video, I had only 2 criticisms of you. No dogs and no tear gas. The rest was jokes. Very childish jokes. 90% of my video was calling you a sandwich, and this one. A lot of your fans, and you in fact, thought I was hating on you just for the sake of hating on you and creating this hate narrative. That's not the case at all. It seems like you guys just can't take a silly joke. I can take a joke. Your buddy Harvey commented on my video and said, "Why do I see this guy and think of salad fingers?" I laughed out loud when I saw that comment. That might single-handedly be the best diss anybody's ever said about me. I'm sleep deprived with bags under my eyes and I look dead inside. It's spot on. It's a great joke. But if I call you a douchebag or a sandwich or a tough guy, or I insinuate that you blow dudes, which was clearly a joke, I guess that was too much? I don't know. Maybe it was. I have a high tolerance for people insulting me, so maybe I just assume everybody else can take it. You guys couldn't. Whoops. That's why your buddy Harvey was in my comments saying I live in my mom's basement. Or you clapping back at one of your own fans who reported my channel, but he thought he was reporting yours, and you said something like, he has 20 accounts lying around because he keeps getting blocked by girls he's trying to message. Patty, it's okay. I promise my video with 10,000 views isn't important. Your channel is 514,000 times the size of mine. I'm a sesame seed on the whole YouTube bun. And I want to be very clear for either my fans or your sliders who are watching. I don't hate Patty Mayo. I'm not up late at night thinking how to take Patty Mayo down, you know, like unplugging the fridge to let the meat spoil. This was not intended to be a hate video at all. My videos are first and foremost intended to be funny, usually at other people's expense. Yes, I had a couple criticisms, but the majority of my video was just jokes. You'll know in my videos when I hate somebody. I will say it. Like that guy Mizzy in my other video, I hate that dude. He sucks. Patty Mayo's videos were just funny to me in an unintended way that he didn't mean to do. Patty Mayo, if you watch this video, which I'm sure you will, I don't even know how you found my other video, leave a comment and I'll pin that comment to the very top so everybody can see your response. But this is the last video I'm making. I'm done with it. I just wanted to make one of these and it was fun. And Patty Mayo, if you want to bury the hatchet and come to my house and you want to bust down my door of the house that I own, Harvey, I don't live in my mom's basement, okay? And you want to come in here and throw me around and you want to, put me in a headlock, might feel good. Might feel good. Just saying. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Normal video of mine coming soon. Peace.